Well, um, it's looking like that Gervonta Tank Davis is the one that may end up fighting George Kambosos next, man. Now, nothing is confirmed yet, but they're saying that Lou DiBella, god damn it, Lou, is has his eyes on the Gervonta Davis fight. What do I think? What do I think about this? Listen, I'm not gonna make this long. I just made a video called All Eyes on Kambosos. I made a 2-part video. Months ago, I made a video talking about the Duck Kings. Two things is happening here, which many of us already knew it. One, Devin Haney is clearly being ducked. Two, these dudes look at George Kambosos as food, as I just said a video ago. The evidence that Devin Haney is being ducked is shining right now, even in this situation. If this happens, why would you not fight for Undisputed? Devin has the WBC. Why would you go into a fight with Tank Davis? You could... And Tank don't have any belts. He doesn't have real belts. He has no belts. I don't get it, bro. I don't know if that's George Kambosos. I doubt that's him. It's his team. It's Lou DiBella doing this. I don't know if Floyd reached out to them and trying to cut some under the table deal. Like, yo, I'll pay you this. You never know, man. Like, yo, I'll slide you some under the table money, man. Let me get that Kambosos fight. This, God dang it, man. Devin Haney just can't get a break. Devin Haney can't get a break. Is Floyd Mayweather trying to sabotage Devin Haney's career, dude? Because is Floyd sour because Devin didn't sign with him? What's going on with Devin and Floyd, bro? Every time Devin about to line up something, it seemed like Floyd just reared his head or something. I don't know, man. The Undisputed is right there for Devin, and here comes some more obstacles, man. Why didn't they go after Tio when Tio had the belt? And that also, 3 things is at hand here. It's also further showing you guys that Floyd Mayweather don't believe in Tank Davis's abilities, man. He didn't pursue Teofimo Lopez. Not sure why, because I think Tio gets stopped by Tank. He didn't feel like Tank had it in him to fight Tio for the belts, right? Kambosos beats Tio, takes the belts from Tio. All of a sudden now we hearing of a Tank versus Kambosos instead of Kambosos versus Devin. Devin got a belt. You never heard, he's not trying to line up nothing with Devin and Tank. Then they claim that when the Rolly fight fell through, that Devin, that they were, there was the talks that Devin wanted to fight and Floyd and them said, no, you can't, no, we're not making that. They asked Tank about it. Tank claimed nobody never hollered at them. Eddie Hearn, it's crazy, bro. Unbelievable what's going on right now, man. 3 things is pretty much obvious right now at this point. Devin Haney's being ducked. Tank Davis is definitely being protected. And they think George Kambosos is fooled. Not just Floyd, Shakur, Ryan Garcia, as I stated. They all think Kambosos is fooled. And it's pretty much, it's evident. As soon as them belts left Tio, all of a sudden everybody want Kambosos. So that's making it seem like they were scared to fight Tio. It's evident they scared to fight Devin. As much as I don't like Tio, that's what it's looking like. Pretty much to sum it up, these motherfuckers was ducking Tio and they was ducking Devin. Clear as day, bro. Clear as day, especially Tank. Especially Tank. Now we may not get a chance to see Undisputed at 135. At least not right now. If this fight happens between Tank and George Kambosos, we may not get to see Undisputed because there's a strong chance that Tank could beat George Kambosos. If that happens, Tank will get the 3 belts. The question is then, will Tank fight Devin for the belt, for his WBC, given that Devin gets past Jojo Diaz? Or we might get Undisputed if Kambosos is really as good as people think he is, and he beats Tank Davis and he retains his titles, and then Devin beats JoJo, retains his title, and then we can go into an Undisputed. But I just don't feel right, man. Something just ain't right with this shit. If Kambosos fights Tank, they might try to rob George Kambosos, man. This shit is just sad, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm watching this situation carefully. We'll see how everything unfolds. And don't you find it kind of odd? All of a sudden, Devin is fighting in the same week as Tank. Tank fights the next day. Devin fights the day before. They're trying to gauge something here. Wow, 135 is pretty much, we are more than likely going to see Undisputed become halted at 135. They will rob George Kambosos if he fights Tank Davis. If he goes in there and don't get knocked out by Tank and he styles on Tank, they're going to rob George Kambosos. And then when that happens, Tank gets a hold of those belts. He's going to hold them hostage, similar to the way Canelo was doing, similar to what Tio was doing to Devin. They're going to freeze Devin out again. Sad. I see it already, man. But let me know what you think. I'll holler at y'all.